I guess I'll jump into a solo run, and once I do, once I feel like I've shaken out the pre-game jitters, we can start the tournament run and see how well that goes. So just like a regular game for the first one. I do like Tajima. I don't know that Tajima's good, but I like Tajima. I haven't played much with Boy Who Cried Werewolf, and King Arthur is fine? I feel like King Arthur is fine. I don't know. I'm still not sure how I feel about King Arthur and CEO. They keep trying to make him better. And I think they've succeeded. I think they're, you know, not going to get 6th, but like mostly not going to get 1st either. So I don't know. But yeah, I like Tajima. I like all of the weird sweets combos stuff. I may have unlocked some interesting things since the last time I played this this captain, so I should probably take a look and see. What am I looking for? I guess I'm looking for animals. And good late game sweet payoffs. Like this idiot. Or this idiot. I don't know about gelatin. I don't know that gelatin needs to be in here. Gelatin. I get it. There's so many jokes in these names that like kind of go over my head, and then you know, decades later I'm like, oh, that's the joke. Man, I am so quick on the uptake. What's up, Mark Mages? How's it going, Cryptomancer? I hope you're having a good day. I feel like the early game sweet stuff, you know what? Actually, the early game sweet stuff is probably pretty good because Tajima becomes sweet really early in a way that most other people don't. So maybe we can include stuff like Lemonhead or Lollipop Fairy and do well with that. I don't really need Candy Cane Crook. Are there other animals that I want to include? I feel like I'm pretty good on animals. It's a shame that Lemonhead isn't an animal. Are there candy animals? There are a few candy animals. I think I have included all of them. And they are quest characters. Taj Mahal? Maybe. I feel like there's something else going on there. Yo, Darkstar, thank you so much for the continued support. Welcome back to the adventuring party. I could take like some generically good stuff, but I feel like the sweet payoffs at the top end is where this deck gets its power. I guess this Chubby Bunny is also like a sweet payoff and is an animal. I don't know how good Chubby Bunny is. Maybe Mr. Fox isn't worth it. No, Mr. Fox is definitely worth it. I love this stupid fox. I don't know that he always works, but I love him anyway. Closing in on the triple-digit streak. Amazing. What are you going to do once you've achieved that? Oh, Cotton Candy Dandy is probably a worthwhile top end. Maybe over Twilight Sprinkles? Maybe over one of these, like, not good early game plays? I think I'll just let this one go. We'll just play it. I have made my one token change. None of this is great. There's an animal. Found one. Alright, cool. We're winning. Yet another animal. That's important. This is not great, though. Alright, so, desperately hoping for a Lemonhead in my first shop here. Did not quite get there. Ember's fine. Baby Bear also fine. Pretty happy with Baby Bear. Would rather have the other one, but anything that lets me start scaling stats is going to be good. And get the sweet bonus. Sure. I don't super like any of this. I could Silvery Moon something, but I think I just rip Karma Chameleon for the sweet bonus. Not that, like, that's paying off at all, and none of this is any good. I guess Pan Shadow, since I do have Puck over here. Puck doing Puck things. Yeah, that was sick. One of these days, I'm gonna get something that gives me some kind of benefit for my sweet value. One of these days. Blind Mice is pretty good. These poor jealous stepsisters are really not doing it, you know? Well, that went extremely poorly. That's why they're jealous. Yeah, probably. They're just not making it. And Bunny. Concentrate? No, I'll just get this. Sugar Plum Fairy, kind of, but still not what I'm looking for. There we go. Now we're starting to make it happen. I like Hamstar. Oh my god, all of their units are so big! Who allowed that? Time Spinner is making you feel stupid? I'm sorry to hear that. Man, I had such a good time with that game. Alright, token animal purchased. I could Silvery Moon something. That's not amazing. None of this is amazing. This Puck is not amazing either at this point, so maybe I should just get rid of him? Trade him out for something better? Early on in the game and having trouble with keys. Trying to remember which keys are where. I think they're all in fairly straightforward positions. Like, if you just go to the obvious place with plot, they'll probably be there. I remember the B key is in kind of a weird place. You have to backtrack a little bit and explore for that one. But otherwise, they're kind of right on the way. You do have to explore everywhere, though. Alright, I feel like the two-headed dragon might be better for me here. I do like Angelica, but I'm still holding out for some kind of candy payoff. Still holding out for some kind of candy payoff. Dippin' Chocolate might have been it. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now I can play the game. Now the game can be played. Oh, I needed to put Doopity-Doo earlier on for Jaws. Gotta do that. There is my sweet. And now we just take things? Lightning Bolt here, probably. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be on the other side. Thank you. Good reminder. This is why I'm playing an early round, is to kind of get this garbage out of the way. Hamstar is tradable. Definitely not better than a Mockingbird. Even Stevens. All right, give me my first treasure of the day. Stroke of Midnight, always good. Take an animal or take a gumdrop. What if this and bunny was huge? I could also trade out Jaws. Like, Jaws doesn't need to be here. Getting the ninja in training in this spot is pretty good. Or we could get sweeter. What if I just got sweeter? Hey, all right. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'll play that game. I want to get Gold Navi. That would be fantastic. You're pretty good, and at this point, the baby bear is not really contributing. Well, I mean, I said you were good, but honestly, let's do that maybe. Look at this monster. So big. I love it. Doing exactly what he's supposed. Oh my god. Okay, that's going to be a problem. That's going to end up being a problem. Papa Bear is fine? Papa Bear is fine. Mr. Fox is a little too small to contribute at this point. Yeah, none of this stuff is real. Alright, well, too bad. The extra sweet is great, though. Through the looking glass. No, I don't think any of this is real. This is okay. Yeah, I don't know what I am going to change in this board at this point. Wow, down to 1 heart? What happened to you? Who'd you lose to? Did you lose to Mandrew? Seems unlikely. No, never mind. That seems pretty likely, actually. For whatever reason, their board is just not that big. They just didn't make it. Alright, well, let's just do that again, right? Easy. I feel like I've played with Catafers before, but the rest I am mostly unfamiliar with. Yo, I have a bunch of my tournament captains. All right, we'll do Charlie Potts this time. I do like them. I just don't think that they're that good. I recognize Inkling. Suspicious. I don't know about that. What do I need to do with you when you find your 5th treasure? Also find a golden ticket. Right, this is one of the treasure captains. Treasures it is. Let's get some treasures. Who do we got? Ah, somebody got my Geppetto, jerks. How dare they? Evil stepmother is more likely to give me what I want than jealous stepsisters. And this is a treasure. It's exactly what I'm looking for. Valor? How do I feel about Valor? Better than the other options. Ah, big daughter of Athena. Yo, Valor's doing the thing. Heck yeah, get that win. All right. Tink sounds great. Candy also sounds great. But I do need to start getting my idiots further advanced. So let's do this. Geppetto, Candyman, Lil Genie with the shiny skin. Yeah, all right, all right. Take your half heart and your treasure, fishing enjoyer. Enjoy. I do want Navi in here. Like, I'd love to replace Stepmother sooner rather than later. So maybe I go for the villain first? Because I want to get Stepmother replaced? None of this is the thing I'm looking for. We'll start sweetening. Sim on Loki. How do we feel about Loki? Oh my god. Why is your lion so big? Who let you do this? Jeez, have you sweetened like 5 times already? Oh, none of these treasures are the treasures I'm looking for. Wand of Anger, maybe, since we do want to sweeten our candy. Ooh. Take that. You like candy? I like candy too. Get out of here, evil stepmother. Please and thank you. Bounty contracts or acorn? I do like bounty contracts. I feel like acorn is going to be better for me long term. Then we can do this. And probably take a bag full of candy. Hey, it's the bounty contracts came back. It's like it was meant to be. On the other hand, that is a scary board. Need to get a lot bigger if Oh, here's the treasure. Cool, 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 cool. Golden ticket, get in there. Do I replace... Dragling's gonna be much bigger with the golden ticket, actually. So, let's do that. Grab the golden ticket. Get my candy spells. And then we really got to get to the candy payoffs. Gingerbread house? Sure. That could be my candy payoff. I'm okay with that. For now, anyway. Probably like this. And then we're looking to replace the Daughter of Athena as soon as we can. There we go. Now we are in business. None of this really speaks to me. I guess I could take the wizard. And maybe, yup, double candy spell. Fantastic. Daughter of Athena now really not doing the thing. Tink also very easy to replace here. The Minotaur has some decent stats. I would love to kiss and or Looking Glass the Minotaur. Also, I would love to get a candy payoff ever. Where are my candy payoffs? I guess this is kind of a candy payoff. Dippin' Chocolate may be also a candy payoff, but here we are. Fantastic. Be good? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's pretty okay. That is reasonable. We take that, I think. How did this be? Oh, that's the lucky chest procced off on the Mighty Mouse. Excalibur? We do have some heroes here. And this is not real, so we just take the Masterwork Scrolls because we're buying more candy. And now we have a giant Mighty Mouse, which, like, that feels alright. I could work with that. Maybe do this. Since the Daughter of Athena is so much bigger than the Minotaur now. Entirely because it's a hero. Oh, here we go. This is the business. Begin delivering the business. Also the business. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're in a good place now. This is great. Tink can still go, though, at some point. All right, Inkling. Do you have triple digits? Moment of truth. Does not look like you have triple digits. My sympathies. Oh, I am really doing the thing here. Yeah, Tink's bonus is mediocre, so she can go. And we can just have Big Conan doing big things. And then the rest of this doesn't matter, so just start sweetening candy. I guess, like, the Mighty Mouse bonus is kind of massive. I should really be paying more attention to this. Dang. Okay. Yeah, plus 15 each time is, that feels pretty strong. Conan does the thing. Thank you, Conan. Sword of Light and Shadow feels okay here. None of them are heroes or... Here's a hero. Do I want the treasure or do I want Mighty Mouse to improve? I might just want Mighty Mouse to improve. Candy Kraken? Oh, because Golden Ticket. All of my top level units are this actually shrinks my board, but I think it's okay. Because Candy Kraken. Really? Oh, you got a mop. Yup. That's second place for me. Oh, no. Bad choice. A lot of hunts on the Jabberwock, though. That's pretty cool. You're a hero. I like heroes. You're not a hero. I think we still do it this way. And take the pirate, because that also buffs Robin. Alright, Astrid the cat is dangerous. That's what I'm hearing. Everybody else, not so much. And by everybody else, I mean exactly Fishing Accident, or Fishing Enjoyer. Sure, enjoy a bounty contract. I hope that works out well for you. Yeah. Make Robin huge? That sounds delightful, actually. What if Robin were just enormous? I should get some candy animal heroes, actually, is what I should do. Aw. The one silver was the candy. I wanted it to be an animal or hero. Eureka? Do you like that Jabberwock is in everything? I still don't feel good about replacing Pixie. But I might need to for stats. I don't know that any of these do that thing, though. Alright, let's just dunk Friar Tuck. And hopefully I survive this fight. Like, now that Sorcerer's Mop has had even more time to grow. Oh, and a chip? That's bad news. Oh, this is maybe okay, though. Not that okay. This is pretty not okay, actually. Rip. Yo, thank you, Rowan Ribbit, for the follow. Much appreciated. Continue scaling Mighty Mouse, though, is pretty good. Can we... This has potential. I like Jabberwock where they're at, but this has a lot of potential. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. I need sneak, actually. I need some sneak. None of these animals or heroes or non-animals or heroes are going to be providing that thing. It is a little bit late for Jaws. Like, Jaws Breaker, okay. But I'm not replacing Pixie, and I'm not replacing anybody else. Okay. Oh, well. No. No, you have to kill the mob! You have to kill the mob. Aw, and then I replaced Pixie there. Yeah, Pixie's gotta go. Pixie's a liability at this point. This is interesting. What if we try this? Can I kiss the Jabberwocky? Maybe I can kiss the Jabberwocky. Oh, Echoing Fae. I'm into that. Not that it super helps here. That's cool, though. Oh my god, everything's huge! Hey, look, the Echoing Fae's back. That's pretty good, actually. Is this a tie? No. Andy's enormous. No! Oh, it was so close! It was so close, I was almost there. Wow, that ended up being a pretty good board. I needed like another turn to consolidate on the Echoing Fae, and then I would have gone just completely out of control. And Astrid finished up just before I got there. Too bad, too bad. Yeah, right? It was really close. It was really close. The secrets were very good, but yeah, not quite good enough. I think the ordering isn't really what I wanted. I wanted Shadow to hit on Robin, and I didn't really have a good way to position things, given that I needed the Chameleon to hunt that turn. So, like, the Chameleon's positioning was really important. The fact that Chameleon hunted was actually really lucky. But, yeah, I couldn't reposition things in order to take good advantage of the positioning until after that hunt had finished, and I didn't survive past it. Too bad. It was close. Cool, let's go again. Let's go again. New lobby. New lobby. All right, we have EW3R. I'll give you folks in chat like 30 seconds to get in, and then I will post it. Like a little bit of time, a couple more seconds. I don't know how many people are in chat versus people just coming in from this one has already launched. I gotta remember to launch them. Post the rocket emoji so people know that the code is used. All right. Posted to the Discord. I feel bad about pinging every single time I post a code, because I don't know whether or not like that feels like it gets annoying to the people who can't join. So I'm like, I'll ping with the first code I post, and then it's like I'm just going at that point, so people who saw the ping can check in or not. And You know, I've listed that like my stream is going to be going for a while, so we're going to be playing for a bit. So maybe they'll like, I'm relying on people who are interested to come back and check in again instead of pinging again, and I don't know if that's right, but I'm definitely not getting the instant joins this time that I did on the previous one. So maybe I should be firing off. Maybe I should be firing off the ping every time. I don't know. I don't know. It just like it just feels bad. I feel it's like 200 some people on that roll that I am pinging, and if I'm gonna be pinging them with every game, that feels like, I don't know. I guess that's what they signed up for, but not it feels bad to me. It feels bad. Although if we're not gonna fill up, then I guess I'll keep pinging. Give it a couple more seconds. See if people just like notice. But yeah, if it's not gonna fill, then I'll ping the roll again. All right. The roll has again been pinged. The Discord has been deployed. What are the odds? All right, so I guess this is about every 20 minutes if I am in first or second. If I stay in the lobby the entire time, it looks like it's about 20 minutes between pings. Which, that's not that bad. That's, I mean, that's not great, but that's, I guess, it could be worse. Oh, Nakru's here. That is definitely a name I recognize. And there's some other people that are still hanging out in like the live lobby hangout voice chat. Presumably they are doing their own live lobby, which good for them. All right, I'll give it another minute here. And if we haven't filled up by then I'll launch on 5. 5 is still okay. Like, even down to 4, I feel like is still, like, a decent amount. Like, I don't care. 2 bots, whatever, it's probably fine. It's not the best, but it's fine. Below that, I'm like, maybe we don't launch, like, a lobby that's half bots. But ideally, we fill. Filling would be nice. Opinions on the Once Upon a Galaxy bots in the multiplayer lobbies? I feel like they're just, like, speed bumps. Like, they almost never put up an actual fight or make intelligent picks. And then every once in a while you find one and it's like, how did you do this? What has happened to cause this situation? And then the bot's in like the final 3 and it's like, what? What did bots just killing people? I feel like most of the time it doesn't get it. Okay, that was the minute. So we're just launching. Rocket. Assuming Sim readies up. Ah, there we go. All right, good enough. I don't have to ping them directly on the Discord. Yo, Beanstalk is here? As a candy enjoyer, I will take Beanstalk. Beanstalk seems good. Dottie. I haven't played much with Dottie. I don't think I have much of a deck for her. She seems cool. I do like the synergy captains. I'll take Beanstalk. I think Trash Panda is probably one of the better captains out there, but I'll take Beanstalk. I like Beanstalk. Not going to play around too much with trying to build up the deck. All right. Round 0. Top 6 to advance. Why does it think I'm in the tournament? Why does it think I am in the middle of the tournament rounds? That's weird. Why is it being weird? I think picks at +2 health is still pretty good for the first couple of rounds. Ah, CEO. Yeah, that is one of the bots that could potentially cause people problems in the first couple of rounds. That's actually fair. Inkling is on yet another candy captain. Nakri's on Boy Who Cried Werewolf. I really need to try playing around with this captain. They probably are pretty good. But I need to figure out how to play with them and what the synergies are. And of course, Lamppost is fine. Dungeon Master, one of my faves. So, Astrid, if you win, so be it. Salute. Like, I'm not gonna throw. I mean, maybe I'm gonna throw. That's I can't make any guarantees. But if I lose to Dungeon Master, I'm okay with that loss. Everybody else, though, the rest of you are screwed. Beanstalk sometimes does really well. And I think a lot of Beanstalk doing well is dependent on whether or not I get one of the early slot buff animals. Like the Baby Bear or Hungry Hyena. If I get one of those on turn 3 or 4, then I'm probably in a good place with this idiot. And otherwise, it's kind of maybe good, maybe bad. Honestly, I kind of thought this was Candyman when I was picking him. Now that I see that it's the Beanstalk, like, I'm okay with Beanstalk, but I was kind of hoping for Candyman. Unfortunate. Oh, somebody's got some difficult early game picks. What is going on here? Oh, or Nakri went AFK while we were waiting for the lobby to fill. That's also believable. Damn, Dungeon Master. Oh, you got the Ghost. Ghost into Glory Seeker is actually really strong. Oh, I'm worried for your next round opponent, Astrid. I have concerns. I want Pied Piper, not this shop, but the next shop. That is when I want Pied Piper. Or we'll just take a gold immediately. I'm okay with that too. Let's get some stats out here. Ooh, big mysterious egg? Yes, please. Take a big egg. And then immediately lose my half art. Karma Chameleon? Karma Chameleon? Oh, I love the hat. Who's that song by? Is that Boy George? Is that why the hat looks familiar? I'm gonna Google this. Karma Chameleon. Artist. Culture Club. But that is why the hat looks familiar. Good. Questions were answered. Big egg. Please continue to grow my egg. +6 +2? That's fascinating. I guess it's normally +2 +0. And then each sweet should be giving it +2 +2, right? Oh, but because it's gold, it's +4 +0 and super sweet. Okay, that makes sense. I figured it out. I'm on board. We're cool. Should we give the candy cane crook teeth? It seems better than any of my other options. All right, I did it. I injured the bot. Are you proud of me? Achilles, huh? I'm really hoping I get a, Oh, that's cool. I like printing press more than I like anything else here. Oh, no, I like Wicked Sword. I want this to be a giant candy cane crook. Sparkles is real interesting. Achilles I'm not happy with, though. I don't think I can play Achilles in a live lobby. I don't think I am willing to commit to that. Pix is not doing a whole lot here either. But I think that is how I play that one. Wow, damn, Inkling, I'm sorry. Oh, I completely forgot what I was doing. I guess I'm supposed to be trying to buff my slots, and I haven't been worrying about it at all. I've just been playing stupid candy cards. All right. Let's get a hyena in there. Come on, hyena, do the thing. Fallich? Lichy? Lichy poo? Yeah, okay. I don't know that Lich necessarily does anything there, but wow. Whoa. Excuse you, buddy. I think I took the Foul Lich because they were a villain. And that's not a really good reason to take them. They did have bigger stats than the thing they replaced. But not by a whole lot. It's Dragon. Greed? Is greed good? We're starting to get a bigger shop now. Very slightly. Alright, I'll greed up on the candy cane crook. I hope that turns into something real. The gingerbread house is mostly delivering, though. Wondering if maybe I should have the sparkles up front here. In order for... So few slot buffs, dang. Oh, that's not what I wanted! Crap! I wanted to take the latte. Mistakes were made. Okay, how do I resolve this? Papa Bear in place of the Papa Bear here. Maybe we activate the ship shape inspector. I think we do that. I don't know. This went to this whole thing just went to the garbage. Mistakes were made. Sparkle's so weak. Sparkles needs to be candy. Why is my Sparkles not candy? That would make this a lot better. None of my slot buff stuff really happened. I kind of wasn't paying attention to it, though, when I started going in on the candy stuff. I actually feel like I made myself weaker by trying to partially take advantage of the slot buff stuff when I was already doing the candy stuff. I should have just leaned into what I was doing with the candy and not worried about the slot buff at all. Because, like, +2/+2 is bupkis. And, I mean, let's also face it, overwriting my gingerbread thing was not only a mistake, but also a poor choice. Insofar as it was a choice at all, it wasn't a choice at all. It was just straight up a mistake. Straight up a misclick. Well, at least the bot is going to let me get my heart back. It's nice of them. All right, and then we do this. And next round, the ship shape inspector can go. This is actually a lot better than the hyena. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, new plan. Yeah, so that'll flip the ship shape inspector at the start of the next round. And then I can overwrite it. And for now, we will just live with my failure. I think Angelica has a lot of potential here. But I can't really bring her in this round because I do want to get this treasure. I am somewhat committed to taking advantage of my mistake. So maybe I can bring her in as a silver later on. Perfect! Thank you for the full hearted damage. Appreciate it. Oh, none of this is what I wanted. Alchemistry set is probably the best bet. Sure. We'll take a... Ooh. Goldilocks may be better than Captain Hook. Like, Goldilocks scales this thing so quick. The question is, does Goldilocks give me a better shot at surviving the next round than an epic treasure does? And that, I'm not convinced one way or the other. Especially because this scaling is not going to make or break anything, I think. So let's get the treasure and hope that this does good. This is pretty good, actually. This is pretty good, actually. I mean, Parting Gift is good if I survive this round. I guess Gloves of Thieving probably better if I survive this round. All right, let's bank on surviving this round, as opposed to trying to do my best to survive this round, which would have been +5/+5. Oh yeah, +5/+5 on 3 of my allies. 3 of my characters here would not have made a difference. All right, GG. Good luck, Nakri and Astrid. I hope you succeed. One of you succeeds. I mean, one of you will probably succeed. But, you know, I really wish it could let me spectate, as opposed to kicking me out of the tournament. I want to be able to spectate and follow along. How many times do you think the dev team has already received that as a feature request? Being able to spectate tournaments. Or being able to spectate lobbies. Not enough, apparently. Yeah, right? Alright. Remind me at the end of the stream. I will post about it in the Discord. As if I am not going to be, like, as if I am going to be the first person posting about this, but I will post about it in the Discord regardless. I do need that reminder, though, because otherwise I will forget. I am incapable of remembering things for longer than, like, 5 minutes at a time. As anybody can attest if they have ever watched me stream any strategy game. Alright. Well, we're going again. Although it'll take a little bit. You post in my Discord? Acceptable. It's going to take a little bit for Nakri and Rowan to finish their lobby out. But that is no reason not to immediately repost a code here. So, H6YM. Basically How I Met Your Mother. If you want in on the next one. Nakru just ran you over. That sounds like a thing that happens. That sounds real. I believe that. And I will give you folks another minute to join up, so people in the chat get the first shot. And then once that minute has elapsed, I will post the code to the Discord. And then Discord enjoyers can potentially join up from there. Are matchups symmetric? Yes. Mostly. So for async, obviously matchups aren't symmetric because you're fighting against ghosts. In synchronized lobbies like this one, the matchups are symmetric with the exception of if there are odd players left alive, it'll spawn a ghost copy of one of the players for the odd player out to face. And then the ghost copy doesn't reflect back to the original. But whoever the original is fighting, that's still like a synchronous opposing fight, and they'll still match up against each other normally. Where did Inkling go? She joined up and then poofed. Oh, there she is. Okay. H6YM. Go, go, go. Alright, that is posted to the Discord. I will give them another couple of minutes. And then if we haven't hit 5 by that point, you'll have to bounce over this one. Okay, fair enough. Well, thank you for joining for as long as you did. I definitely like having more people around to play with, so that's cool. If you are going to be around for future Once Upon a Galaxy streams, that would also be great. So, appreciate you hanging out. Always a fan of playing live lobbies when they happen and watching the tourney runs. Yeah, I feel like the tourney runs are really interesting, and I haven't had as much of an opportunity to watch people stream their runs as I would like. Mostly because I tend to be streaming on the day, so that's a little bit harder. Yeah, live lobbies are for sure a good time. And definitely appreciate people who host them or stream them, because that is a great experience. This game, I feel like, is better when you are playing live multiplayer instead of the async lobbies. But I understand why, for the purposes of maintaining a player base, they've started running with async as sort of their primary method of doing ranked. Wow, nobody? 0 people from the Discord? Alright. If nobody's joining, then you're all getting pinged. Play the async games plenty, prefer the live lobby experience. Yeah, that is my experience as well. Although I kind of wish that they gave you stars in multiplayer. I think they did briefly, but they stopped. I'm not sure why. I guess I probably am sure why, actually. I think I can guess as to the reasoning behind that decision. But it would be nice to be able to grow my collection while doing this. One from the Discord. Give it another 2 minutes or until we fill. But I am ready to launch with 4. 4 is okay. Not ideal, but okay. Oh, interesting. Just watching, like, the stream capture and whether or not my mouse is getting picked up is dependent on whether or not I'm tabbed into the game, which, like, makes sense, but not something that I had sort of mentally connected. Almost there. 5's pretty good. All right, give it another minute. I'm watching the timer. Don't worry, folks. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Which means that this has rocket emoji launched, and nobody can join anymore. Dogs! Gimme. I love Luna Girl entirely too much. Resident dog wielder, Jim the Eternal. Get in there, Astro. Who do we have? We got a Rumples? I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Thing in the Ice. Cute. Tajima's pretty good. Frowny is enjoyable sometimes. And I hate Hannibal for not being good enough. I hate Hannibal for, like, not being able to carry me. Every time I pick Hannibal, I get 3rd or 4th place. Or 6th place, but, like, you know what I mean. Slappy? Picks? Maybe picks. Kind of in here. Oh, here we go. This is the good stuff. Now we're ready to fight. Okay, fine. That's fine. This is all normal. Take my hearts. They don't matter. Now Astro is about to be enormous. Big dog. This is the business. Does it have to be in combat? During a fight, yes. Okay. Oh, but I got the sweets. So this is actually going to be great. Yeah, big boy. All right, sure, I'll take the trade. Even Stevens. All right, that's good. And now I got to figure out whatever else I'm doing here. This isn't great. This is maybe okay. I could potentially work with this. This is probably fine. The only question is, like, where does Gingerbread House go? And I think this is probably correct. Because Astro has the revive now. So even if Astro dies on the initial swing, Gingerbread House will probably still buff it. Ah, yeah, I really needed the buff here. Yeah, lose that heart. Get dogged. More dog? Dog power? Increase the dog's ability to dog? Cherry Topples over Lollipop Fairy is an interesting choice. I want this, I think. And I want you to be at 40. I want to guarantee that next training. And then if Gingerbread House attacks or gets killed before Jealous Stepsisters gets into combat, then I'll get the treasure here, which is nice. Yes! Good target. Very good target. Thank you. Well done, BN1. You did exactly what you were supposed to. Appreciate it. As the last unit left on board, Astro with play KO'd. Just like the trade and then it pops back up. That's got to be so disheartening. I don't know what's happening here. Secret map feels maybe dangerous, but I don't super like the others here. I guess Relic of Antiquity is fine. I don't want fine. I want to win. Sneak? Go with sneak. I want speak is what I want. This is okay. Do you replace the stepsisters? I don't suppose there's any reason to replace the stepsisters or not. Gemstone Garden. Oh, it's too bad I didn't take the relic. Let's get more sweets, actually. Or treasures. Let's get more treasures. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'll double 3 bags full. Absolutely. First ring, I guess? I don't know. I'd probably take the Worn Shield, but... And Bounty Contract is great with Astro. Again, just popping back up. I love it. I love it. Oh, it doubles these! I would not have expected it to double these. That's interesting. It's all the boring ones, though, which is too bad. But I guess these are just spells. Oh, here we go. This is the thing I definitely wanted doubled. Yes. Oh, all of these are good. Dang, the sweet ones are great, though. None of this is particularly better than anything on my board, so poop. Make everything on my board monstrous. Thank you. And Astro is, in fact, going to the moon. That is Astro's job. Straight to the moon, Astro. I don't care about any of these. I kind of care about Jasmine Dragon. Jealous Stepsisters is really not doing anything for me. And this Puck could be better. What if Puck was purple? Oh, yeah, what if Puck was Pixie? That's great. I'm in. Sold. Non-stop disco. The combination of username and the Rumpelstiltskin picture, I think, is great. Like, this is absolutely a person that you could imagine discoing non-stop. I think that's very real. Pop. Get dogged! Astro's such a good boy. Such a good boy, Astro. The Lollipop Fairy is very replaceable at this point. Although I don't know with whom I would like to replace them. So I'm just going to keep casting spells until I have an obvious replacement for the Lollipop Fairy, I think. And we are just never going to get another treasure. Maybe I'll find another sweet candy wrapper. Or whatever the spell is that gives you a candy common treasure. Oh no! Oh, my dog! It's okay, the rest of the board is good enough. How dare you mixo macho against the dog? That's so rude. Yep, still don't care about any of these. So we will continue to make the dog big. I guess at some point I need to start noticing that my opponents know where stuff is on my board and mixing up the dog positioning. Do I start doing that now? I could. It's just so much better in slot 1, though. I guess on this board it doesn't make too much of a difference one way or the other. Do I want to replace a Lollipop Fairy with any of you idiots? Maybe. This is not unreasonable. Definitely want my Jabberwocky to be bigger than any of my other options here. Man, I need an Acorn for this Pixie. Or better yet, a Widow's Web. Do I think I am ever going to gold another rare? No. No, I don't. I'm not convinced I am ever going to find another treasure. I might win this lobby and still never find another treasure. That seems very real to me. Because this is a big dog, let's be real. The viewers are the real treasure. Absolutely. Maybe the real treasure was the viewers we made along the way. Oh, yeah. No, I've had play KO'd on this dog the entire time. It's great. Caramel, huh? Is a candy dog good? It doesn't make a difference, I don't think. Candy Jabberwocky's already candy. And Candy Dragon doesn't make a difference. All of this is bad. We'll just stroke some midnight, I guess. The time has come for disco. It's disco time. Ooh, big Shadowmancer. Did somebody else find it? Whoa, big Bahamut. Okay. Yeah, no, that would do it. That would certainly do it. Yeah, you can have, I guess, 2 of my sweet wands of anger. Ooh, we may be in trouble. We may be in trouble. This could be bad. Who am I facing here? I don't want to buff the dog. I don't want to silver. I don't think I want to gold any of these. Like, I want to gold the dragon so I get a treasure, not like out of a Midas touch. No, this is probably good. Because I think that triples the buffs. What did BN1 have? I don't remember what BN1 had. I'll do this anyway. Okay, didn't make a difference. Big animals, but not for long. Not good enough. Rest in peace, BN1. You tried. Get the spell and the treasure and the character. Treasure! Oh my god. That gives me a shot with the Jasmine Dragon. Worth. Yo, the Acorn! Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you for the acorn. How do I feel about dunking chaos for a different spell? I think cherry on top is a pretty good spell. It's all right. I want better. Roll the dice. Did not get better. All right, it's just me and Disco. Let's see how well this goes. Concerned. Definitely have concerns. It's a big Bahamut. It's a big goodie bag. Jesus. It's a big everything. What are you doing? How have you done this? Does everybody have treasure hoard? That's probably what it is. Okay, well, that's probably it for me. I don't think this is getting much better. What do I actually want to see here? How do I survive this? Maybe a Mixo Macho on Astro is my best bet. This has some potential. Oh, that's pretty good, but it's not going to be enough. Like, I'm just dead here. We can flip that, though, for reasons. Oh, do you mix and match your whole board like that? Is that what's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. How many farewell triggers did you just get? The combustible dragon killed something, and then I think what's her face's the necklace, Davy Jones's necklace, and farewelled like 3 other characters. Damn, dude, GG's, Disco. All right. Huh, well, NP47 is the new code if y'all want in. I know, Rowan, you said you were done for now, so I respect that. If you gotta go, you gotta go. NP47. National Public 4070. Do we have nobody? Is it just me and Inkling now? Is it not even Inkling? Is Inkling gone? She did say she gave up. The last lobby, potentially pretty demoralizing. Welcome back. I appreciate the gumption and grit necessary to pick yourself up off the ground and try again. Hey, listen, I got demolished by 4-digit goodie bag. So, you know, I know it's not easy out there in the trenches, all right? I understand. Can't all have dogs. Pretty good Rumpelstiltskin, though. You need to stop playing cutesy captains because you're bored with your faves. Ah, I understand. I understand. I know how that is. Yeah, my normal cycle with this game is not like continuous play like I do on stream. It's like, I'll play a game or two and then I'll do something else for a bit and then I'll come back. I think partially for that reason, like I'll have a good run, I'll be like, oh yeah, that was a good run. I don't want to start another run immediately. But like if I lose quick, I'll be like, no, I need revenge. But if I have a good run, I'll be like, oh yeah, that was satisfying. And then I'll go do something else for a bit, like read something or play a different game for a bit. Before coming back to start another run. Are you out, Inkling? Like, if you are, that's fine. I just need to know. I may or may not be able to fill up from the Discord. But I do... If it's just me here, I may or may not try and launch another lobby. Alright, we'll give it a shot. One more lobby. I'll post the code without the ping. We'll see what happens. If people are just watching the chat waiting for the opportunity to join. We'll give it like another minute and see if people join. And if people do not join, then I will post the code with the ping. Like, my ideal in this situation is people see the ping and come and join the stream. And then they're hanging out, and then when I post the code to the stream, people can just join, and we can refill that way. But if that's not the case, then I guess I have to keep pinging the role. Because just posting to the Discord without the ping, I think, is less likely to produce the results I want. Okay. Was it NP47? NP47. The ping is out. We filled up last time pretty quickly. But I definitely prefer having some people in chat to just, like, join up immediately so I feel a little bit better about the lobby size before posting the thing. Hitman-themed code, is it? NP47? Is that, like, one of the guns in Hitman? It could be. Wouldn't that be an MP? I feel like MP is, like, a gun. Something or other. Agent 47. Oh, okay, okay. I have never played a Hitman game. I have seen Hitman speedruns, but you don't learn a lot of the lore for a game by watching a speedrun, mostly. Generally don't learn much about a game by watching a speedrun. Has been my experience. I think, in fact, most of the time you don't even learn much about the speedrun by watching a speedrun. Because some of the things they do are very esoteric. But the Hitman speedruns are pretty enjoyable, usually. Kind of casually walking through extremely dangerous and overly filled houses with goons galore, and just, like, sidestepping one goon and walking past another goon before it has the time to turn around in order to karate chop someone in the back of the head and then jump out a window. Pretty fantastic. Oh, we got a joiner and then they left. Do we think we're gonna get another one? I don't know. If we're stuck at 2. See, this is the problem. It's like people will join up and see that there's only 2 people in the lobby and then leave. So we need to get, like, critical mass from chat, I think, before we can post codes. But They came back. They came back. Ooh. But the real question is, like, are we going to get anybody else, right? Because, like, I don't feel super good about launching a 3-person lobby. And this is after posting the ping, which I kind of feel like maybe we're pinged out. Maybe the ping is no longer producing much power. I'll let this sit for a bit, but if we don't get at least like a 4th, then maybe I will quit out and do some single player runs. It's not looking good. And hey, single player runs get me closer to my my tournament ticket for for next month. So probably need to do some of those anyway. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. We're backing out. All right, we're just gonna stream some solo. Yo, the dog girl is here. Hello, Luna girl. So what do I have in your deck? Let's take a look. Let's see what my options are. Because I feel like I don't have a whole lot. Yo, Burninator is here, and they're not in... Yeah, okay. Caramel, not that big a deal, actually. So right now, all of my candy stuff is mostly in support of Pixie. And that's really all I have. Oh, I should probably put Jaws in here, actually. Jaws is probably worth having. Chaos feels not that important. Can't really support Candy Cane Crook with Astro in the mix because I need Astro in the front. Oh, Miseria is probably really good too, actually. Get out of here, Ace of Hearts. Miseria, get in there. Oh, no, Ace of Hearts also good? Because I feel like I lose the first couple of rounds pretty consistently. So having an Ace of Hearts handy to just give me a free shop is nice. The rest of this stuff I'm not particularly enamored of. I guess Butcher is maybe good. Is Butcher good with Astro? Maybe. I guess being able to silver and gold Astro with the Butcher's Cleaver is pretty strong. Like, the high-level stuff doesn't really matter too much. And I don't know what Blue Fairy is doing here, I'll be honest with you. Blue Fairy is a choice. And not really what I'm looking for. Thanks, Hot Pockets. Given that the dog is rare anyway, maybe Butcher is appropriate. I could give that a shot. Blue Fairy's not doing anything for me anyway. Alright, let's see if this is good. Hello, dog. And Lollipop Fairy. Good start. Anything that makes the dog bigger is what I am looking for here. So, Nesting Scrubfowl, great. Rest of my options, not great. Do I like Jack in the Box? I guess on top of Lollipop Fairy, I kind of like Jack in the Box. And then I just lose, which is typical. Latte's good. Oh, heck yeah. Here we go. That is what I needed. Yep. Continue to do the thing. Especially with the Lollipop Fairy in the back. That's great. So who do we have here? We have a Dungeon Master, we have a Frowny, we have a Loki, we have Jay Sparrow, and we have a Thing in the Ice. What does this tell me in terms of decisions that I should be making or changes that I should be making to my strategy? Nothing? Nothing, I think. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means anything. Twinkle Twinkle doesn't really do anything. Navi's great, though. This gets me my training. So we'll go for that. No! I guess it doesn't matter. Dead dog. Oh, good giant. Thank you, gentle giant, for making sure that I don't take a full heart. Sick 'em and play KO'd are both amazing. I don't know which of these I like more. Probably play KO'd. But maybe I want Sick 'em now because it's early and I want the growth. I think that's true. I think I want the growth more than I want the better spell. Mama Bear's fantastic here. I guess play KO'd is the option that lets me win rounds, whereas Sick 'em is the option that lets me grow my dog faster. Fairy Godmother? Better than Navi, I guess. Unless I just want to Grotto. Probably do, actually. Again? Sure. Well, that was an easy board. Speak is fantastic. Let's continue to grow the dog. Continue to grow the dog, yes. So this will give me my last training here. And then we can worry about the rest of my board. The part of the board that is not dog. Ha 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 ha! I got everything I wanted. Fantastic. We can do this here. I like that. Ooh. Yep, that's great. That is a great gold. Lollipop Fairy now not doing a whole lot. Also this Jack in the Box not doing a whole lot. You thought you killed my dog? Think again. Power of dog. I get it. 3 wrappers full. Yup. Yup. I don't think I had looked closely enough at this art before. That's, that is a lot. Okay, Lollipop Fairy, you have done your best. It is no longer your time. Full board of Aminals. Let's go. And a lot of slot buffs for Astro. Heck yeah. I'm feeling good about this. This is great. Innkeeper? Maybe. How do I feel about Innkeeper? I don't feel super good about any of these. I kind of like the Innkeeper, though. Let's do this. Let's see if this is good. Keeping the animals thing going here. You an animal? You're not an animal. Oh, it gives each of your slots +5/+5. Wow. That's actually a huge buff. Wow. I guess this was in the recent patch notes, wasn't it? Oh, that's amazing. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, this is so much better now. All right, great. Well, none of the rest of this matters. We're just doing the thing here, and it's working out just fine. Continue making Astro huge. It doesn't really feel like anybody is going to be competing with my giant dog. Goldilocks is really good, though. I might, it might be less Papa Bear and more Goldilocks here. Three bags full? My first treasure on turn 12? I don't have anybody I really want to kiss. Stroke of Midnight is fine, but also, like, I'm overpowering everybody anyway. All right, what do you got for me? Sure, great. This particular lobby does not seem like a lot of competition to my 3-digit dog. And Goldilocks is really delivering the goods here. Mild amount of sweetness, sure. Oh my god, Big Herc. Okay, I take it back. We might be in trouble. Trouble might be occurring. What do I do about Big Herc? Lose, I suppose. Maybe I can find another Mixo Macho. A Mixo Macho here would be great. None of these do anything I'm interested in. Oh, yeah. Let's make the Guardian of the Grove candy. That's actually great. That's also super good. Giant growth still doesn't fix the problem. None of these fix the problem. But I can still growth the dog. Oh, it's just me and him? Okay, well, this is another loss. On account of Big Herc. I guess I need... like, Poison Apple... or... a good... a good Stroke of Midnight hit. Or... yeah, none of these fix it. That's too bad. Well, second place. Second place is still pretty good. Second place is fine. Like, my slot buffs are getting really silly, but nothing compares to a, you know, 9-digit Hercules. So... oh, well. Second place still pretty good. Again. Geppetto is here. Geppetto's even better now that the mop is back. That's exciting. I don't think I change anything that I am doing here, though. That's a toy. None of you are toys, but Hamstar might make the thing happen. Hamstar Runner. That's the toy I'm looking for. We could wind up. If I do this, do I get the slot buff? On this board, yeah, absolutely. Ow, jeez. Alright, I might need to be more serious about where I'm getting the slot buffs. You come in here. Let's do that. Okay, that is a fully slot buffed board, which means we can keep the toy in front, which is where it needs to be. We're living. Give it an additional +1/+1. Okay, let's go with you there. Gotta keep buying toys. When they get offered. And hopefully eventually gold any toy. Ouch. Ah, here we go. Baby Bear, you have done enough. Oh my god, I want this whole board! I want all these! Which is more important? Probably the Mecha Man is more important than Mordicon. Which is also more important than the Pumpkin Spice Latte. But I like all of them. I'll do you in that order. We hyena here? No, we just hit Mecha Man with the pack of peppers and hopefully get more toys. Jeez. This is going to be some damage. Rough starts. This is a treasure. So maybe I get this first. No, Morticon's probably still better for me. I think Morticon's still better for me. Let's try this first. Your recruits are also farewells. Do I get recruits? Here it is. Hey, look, a recruit that I might have wanted otherwise. None of this is exceptional. Let's go with that. Maybe then I can get the hunt. Dropping a Raggedy Ann here is actually really nice. That needs to happen more often. None of this is what I'm looking for. But you are better than a Minotaur, I think. Is this okay? This has the potential to be pretty bad. I guess it's okay? Still no toys. Yeah, Katamari not doing a whole lot here, so maybe Sparkle's good? Maybe Sparkle's good. Fingers crossed. Oh. Really unfortunate Stinky there. 2 health left on the Boon Willow. What can I do here? I think I take the silver. Yes, please. Oh. Oh. This is difficult choices, man. I think if I do this, I probably win the next encounter. So it's probably okay. And this is more important than the Mixo Macho. Especially because I have no idea who I'm facing here. Improve my slot buffs? Maybe. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Don't regret missing out on the Mixo Macho. Still dangerous, though. Oh, Scarecrow. Hey, there we go. Alright, we're good. Good. We're living is the important part. I don't know if we're good, but we're living. I still haven't gold into single toy. Come on, Geppetto! Do the thing! Geppetto! Oh, okay, that's terrible news. It is extremely over now. The amount by which it is over is a lot. Oh, I lived! Well, half a heart. You good? None of these are the things I was looking for. Maybe Chain of Camaraderie will do the thing. None of these looks particularly tempting. Okay, that's good. That's great. Do I replace Robin with it? I think no. That could... Ooh, here we go. That I replace Robin with. That is fantastic. Okay, and they're not big enough to kill me, which means we are in there. We are in there like swimwear. Which is a very weird thing to say. I'm not sure how that became a thing that people are okay saying out loud. I'm replacing one of you. It's probably the busted bot. Oh no. No! You're not supposed to kill the mop! It's alright. It's alright, we lived. Somehow. I'm not going to pretend I understand what's happening here, but I'm on board. Alright. I mean, he's not a toy, but... Gemstone Garden's good. Would have been better, like, 3 years ago, but it's still good now. Yeah, this Hydra is causing me problems, for sure. Well, at least the Hydra killed the fairy, and not my mop. Oof. Not good enough. Not good enough. Very strong Hydra. Dangerous. Still second. Second's a win. You know what they say. I don't actually know what they say. But maybe it involves something about winning is in the... Victory is in the eye of the beholder? Something? I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. They should probably stop saying things. I am going to take a quick break here, I think. We've been going for about 3 hours. So this seems like a good spot to step aside, go to the bathroom, refill water, etc., etc. When I come back, I will check again for lobby interest. And if we have lobby interest, then we will do some lobbies. And if we don't have lobby interest, then I'll continue playing single player, and you can continue to deride my deck choices. Because that sounds like a good time to me. All right, single player, let's go. Also, if you have specific captains that you want to see of the captains that are available to me, I am happy to let chat decide my fate. Any votes here in particular? I mean, you can see which ones I have sort of more experience on versus less experience on. Go DD. Yeah, I feel like maybe I should just be trying to fill out more of the decks for the captains that I have less experience on. I'm okay with that. I haven't fully figured out what I am doing with Double Dealer, although apparently what I am doing with Double Dealer is Friendly Spirit. Which seems okay. Yeah, a lot of these are just different recruit options, and then the hero that... or the quest that rewards me for doing recruits. And then some spell stuff, and as long as I'm doing spell stuff, I might as well be doing candy stuff. Isn't there, like, recruit bonus candy stuff that I could be popping in here? There's like a on recruit. Caramel is on recruit. Why don't I have you in here? I like Caramel more than I like Daedalus? Not really. I don't know that I like Caramel less than I like Daedalus. And then Licorice and Gummy Worm and Chubby Cheap all feel like pretty good payoffs up at the top end. That's fine. Still no Worm Scale Tinkerer, unfortunately. But Burninator's good. Flopsy would also be good. But I think I like where this is at this point. Honestly, given that I have Licorice up here, I kind of want, instead of Friendly Spirit and Glory Seeker, to get the villain versions like Dastardly Spirit and, what's his name? Wormtongue? But I don't see Wormtongue here. So, I guess I will not. The thing. I don't know which heroes I am getting out of... What hero value I am getting out of Friendly Spirit. Because the villains seem more attractive. 3 Chef Katirs is a hero, for some reason. Pisces is both. Licorice is a villain. Alright, well, leave it as is. And then as I get some of the more interesting card rewards, we'll see what I can do with it. Alright, well, that's a good start. Get some power. Jeez. Okay, that is in fact some power. No lies. That's a pretty sick start. Alright, what if this Glory Seeker was just enormous all the time? None of you are recruit bonuses. Is it Stepmother time? Probably Jill here. Get my entire front row capable of destroying some people. Heck yeah. Peachy Queen. Oh, I get it. I get it. Also, this is Rosalina. Don't lie to me. So where's my next Fae? Is it Pix? I don't want it to be Pix. I want it to be literally anybody else. We can Baby Bear here? It's not very good. Maybe Daughter of Athena is going to be better. Are you Fae? Oh, you are Fae. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I could work with this. Big recruit buffs. Alright, I have stats and not much else, but stats is, you know, stats is something. Oh, I do want Wincy in here. Actually, we could probably take Achilles and not feel bad about it. Make sure I get those hits. I have not been seeing a lot of Achilles's lately. But I have a sufficient stat, like, start here that I feel like Achilles is okay. I say as I immediately see an Achilles on the board. That does actual nothing. That's not... This is, you know, not a compelling argument for Achilles. Okay. Let's get 2 bonus shops of all heroes. That sounds delightful. Magic Acorn. Great. You are, in fact, a hero. 27, 38, 20. All right. Keep on hitting the recruits. I didn't get Weensy out here. I saw Weensy show up, and I guess I didn't take her? It's interesting and surprising. Do I get Scarecrow? Thinking about it. I think I want the treasure. Yeah, Achilles doing great. None of these feel like they particularly matter. So pick which one. Any of them? Doesn't matter. Take the ninja in training since they're a hero and I've got hero buffs. Here we go. Then I can get Scarecrow's treasure next time. Pretty good. Not big enough, buddy. I want Achilles to be candy. Except I guess that also makes his farewell give more power. This is pretty good though. Candy on my support. Okay with that. My farewells are hunts. What if my recruits were something? I'll just take the longhouse. Need the mushroom on this board. We'll turn my recruits into farewells. Oh, I actively don't want my farewells to be hunts with Achilles on the board. We gotta get rid of this Achilles. He's been doing great, but we no longer need him. Need to kiss and or looking glass this Achilles with some amount of haste. Are we guardianing? I have the one animal right now. It's not a whole lot. Tink is starting to give a decent sized buff for some reason. I'm not sure how that happened. Y +4/+4. Where did this come from? Do I still have like a Peachy Queen? I think I still have a Peachy Queen bonus active. Okay. Sure. Good buffs, good buffs. Yo, Jill survived that one? That's impressive. The Jabberfock. Captain Hook. Treasure. What do I need here? I guess this is a recruit bonus. So Jabberwock will improve in size very quickly. Sure. Yeah, all right. I guess I just want the treasure here. Daisy Jones Locket. Again, I am offered Daisy Jones Locket, and again, I cannot take it. I want it, but I need Achilles gone first. Ooh, Angelica. I like Angelica. I think she's not big enough for this board, though. We'll just take Stroke of Midnight. Or Oberon, actually. Oberon seems better than Tink at this point. Oh, this Jabberwock got big. Okay, so it looks like it's just me and Dakon at the end here. I'm okay with that. Gravity well. Alchemistry set. It's not. I think alchemistry set is probably closest. Still no the thing I need. Merlin's not happening. Will-o-the-Wisp's not happening. Weensea... I don't think I can afford to bring out something so small right now. So just Merlin for the treasure. Heck yeah, it's over. There we go. That's a real victory. That is the first place I was looking for. Good job, double dealer. You double dealt the thing. Proud of you. Again, Beanstalk is here. I do love Beanstalk. I think I am still not buying Sugar Pops. Where did I get 5 gems from? I was at 500. Why am I at 505? 505? Where did I get 5 gems from? Everything costs a multiple of 100. How did this happen? Dr. Aegon. All right, chat. King Arthur, the Beanstalk, or Dr. Aegon? MD. Hang on. I have the cosmetic for him. I don't have the cosmetic for him? Man. The Dr. Aegon MD skin is so good. Missing out on a lot of skins. I like Beanstalk. I don't think anything changes in terms of, like, what I'm putting into the deck, though. I do need, if I have Lancelot, I need ways to buff Lancelot. So maybe, like, Prickles is a good include for sort of early game stuff. I guess Pied Piper needs to stay in because I want the baby bear and the hungry hyena. Viscount Chocolat, I'm not sure about. Because I don't have a lot of sweetening happening. Jellyton, I'm not sure about either. I'm not sure that Jellyton is the payoff I want it to be. Do I have better ways to sweeten? Maybe that's what I should be looking for? Like, better, more methods of sweetening on this board? Like, Catatouille? Or am I still looking for, like, early slot buff things? Frosting? Cherry Topples? Cherry Topples actually seems like a good include. I'm probably going to want spells at this point, so that seems fair. Alright. I am happy with that change. I don't think I am making any other changes. Like, there are other characters that would be fine includes, I think. But I'm okay with this as it is. Let's see how that goes. Yep, get in there. Oh, actually, that should have been the cat, Puss in Boots. Here, do that. This is sort of miserable. Yeah, we're not really getting anywhere yet. No! Terrible join! Terrible aim on that laser shark. I'm gonna need this giant, I think. I need some stats on this board. My stats are garbage. Oh, this is better, though. Not a lot of sweetening yet, but the slot bonus is what I'm looking for. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. Speaking of slot bonus. Yes. Okay, no, that is better stats. Slop. I do have a pirate. Yeah, that's worth. Flip it that way. Not that Pirate is going to be getting much in terms of kills. Oh, never mind. I take it back. More kills than I expected, to be honest. +8/+8 now. Great. These are all fine. But I do like this stuff that I have out because it's all slot bonus stuff. Both of these are treasures. Baby Bear is a lot of stats. I don't like where Lance a Little is at. Lance a Little is not getting there. He's just kind of sitting there and not contributing. We are not a supports kind of board. Alchemistry set actually is like kind of an anti-combo with my captain, because then I don't get the silver stat buff and the gold stat buff on the shops, because it's the shop buff. He's so cute, though. He is. Freely admitted. None of these are shop buffs, but sweet buffs may be good. You have committed a democracy and got your sausage. Those are some words that you have assembled. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, get wrecked, Laser Shark. +19 now. All right. We'll just go for that. So many animals out here now. So I guess I'm hoping for a Goldilocks or a Grove guy. Oh, here we go. All right, Lance a Little, do the thing. Thank you. You can get kissed. Captain Hook? Take a Captain Hook. Rearrange this a little bit. Now I have the little Lance doing the thing, which is great. Oof. Mimic, I suppose? Upsy. Do I have enough shop buffs that I can start worrying less about slot buffs and worrying more about stats? I think so. I think now is the time to start worrying about stats. I think I have done all of the necessary build-up, and I can start just killing my opponents. Big boy, get in there. The Guardian, though. Yeah, that is a thing I wanted. I guess no punks. Oh my god. The mice. Why are the mice so big? So big a mice. Did the Guardians even hit once? No animals attacked. Many animals were harmed in the making of this movie. Captain Hook, I guess, not good enough? I mean, he would have been good if he had hit anybody, but instead the mice. Polling booth locations in Australia are often in schools and community clubs, and they will run a sausage sizzle as a fundraiser. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that particular trend has not made it out to the States. That's pretty cool, though. I want the Guardian to hit. Which means, I guess, getting an animal in this slot? My single point of sweetness, not really powering up the Chubby Cheat much. But the fact that it's an animal is probably worth. Maybe do some candy things here. Oh, now it's a non-gold blind mice that is just as big. Oof. Okay, that's a full heart of damage. Give me treasures? A little late for exploding chest. Double cannonballs. Oh, that's a pretty big deal, though. Oh my god. Okay, well, third place it is. Opponents are some monsters this time. Elections are always on Saturdays. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, we usually have our elections like middle of the week. I don't know why Tuesdays became a thing. But also we are very heavily encouraged to like send our ballots in ahead of time by mail or whatever, as opposed to coming out to a polling place. The Rumples! Okay, I want to play more with Rumpelstiltskin. He seems like he's a lot of fun. Have I improved the deck any? Oh, Hephaestus needs to come in. Hephaestus seems really good here, actually. My early game is some garbage. What can I do to improve my early game here? It's mental to have it on a regular workday. Yeah, kinda. There are carve-outs, like there are laws so that you're required to get appropriate time off if you need it to go vote. But yeah. It has like this heroes thing going on at the beginning, which like maybe? But the fact that I'm only getting one unit per turn, one character per turn, means that character needs to be a good one. And this, I am not convinced about this. Ace of Hearts actually, I think, is really good because it gets me an extra shop. But the rest of these idiots, maybe not what I'm looking for. The Butcher? The Butcher will never go off. I need more stats early is what I need. Like, tempted to bring in Netherbinder just because it's an 8-8. An 8-8 with Treasure Hoard. Let's be real here. Oh, Treasure Hoard 3 on the dragon? Yo, Combustible Dragon needs to come in. Yeah, definitely not interested in doing sweet things. Sunflare Glider. I'm not actually sure whether having a shop of treasures will trigger Sunflare Glider. I'm not sure if that counts as a discover. I feel like it probably doesn't. But maybe we could try that out and find out. Let's try that out. I don't think it'll work, but we'll find out. We need some power. It seems like a good way to get power. Heck yeah. So that's a discover. Get some more stats. Again, more stats. Needs stats on this board. Rough. That's stats. Honestly, just take the one with the highest toughness. The one with the most health. Fantastic start. Prized pig? That is +2/+2 to 2 of my idiots. Just a massive board straight off the rip. This is amazing. Maybe Rumpelstiltskin is real good. How does this work? If I have second Rumpelstiltskin, does that mean I start off with 2 treasure shops? Or does that mean I get 2 treasure shops instead of characters, so I never get a character shop? Because that's concerning. Okay, it looks like it is 2 treasure shops and then a character shop. Which is definitely Dwarven Cart. Don't have that many heroes. Dracula's Fangs is good. All of you are now garbage, so I guess that. Need more people with Treasure Hoard. Oh, I should probably be using the mirror. If the mirror is an option in my deck for Rumpelstiltskin, I should probably have him around. Are we buffing any slots? Not at the moment. We're not doing any farewells either. I think Reinforced Hull is more likely to give me the bonuses I'm looking for. Take Spike Shield. Make my characters even bigger. Continue to grow my horde. Rude. Woof. Woof. Why do they get to be bigger than me? Dragon Dice seems like where I want to be. I want to recruit more dragons. I'm definitely a dragons enjoyer right now. Fae buffs? I have some Fae here. It's a lot of discovers. Oh, is this the Dwarven Cart? No. Because this is... Oh, Boots is great. Dragon! Perfect, perfect. Let's do this. Next shop, more dragon. Starstone. This is Boots of Magic Find. I'm not casting many spells, so I guess I'll take the horse armor. And this is my second Stiltskin shop. I have Pixie Dust. I don't have Energizer. That's what I was looking for. Still not casting spells, so I guess Galactic Rock. Yo. Okay. It's on. We're making it happen. Holy, that was a big jump. Definitely the loot first. Printing press seems pretty good. Hey, look, double golden fountain. Absolutely. This also says discover, so that'll be useful information. Scalatar. This will kind of how the golden fountain works will inform me as to whether or not the Sunscale glider is a good idea. This seems like my Rumpelstiltskin shop, which means the glider is a good idea. So it'll always just be choose 3, which is fantastic. Native Camaraderie does nothing for me. Candyman, no. Professor Who's Who, bonus shop full of turns. Bonus shop is great, actually. I want all of the bonus shops, please. Please give me bonus shops. Yo. All right, I think we're getting there. I think we're making it. It's looking good. Sunflary can be something else, though. Sure. Fine. Okay, so it looks like my Rumpelstiltskin shops count as discoveries for things that only trigger when I discover a treasure, as opposed to when I get a treasure. Which is fantastic. Locked treasure immediately triggers. Yes, correct. Understood. I would like to gold my Wormscale Tinkerer. Thank you. Okay, okay. Well, this is disgusting. Wow. Oh, Wormscale Tinkerer, you are definitely doing the thing. You are extremely doing the thing. This worked out real well. Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin, you mad bastard. Yeah, you were never even in competition, Jordan. I went from 3 digits to 4 digits over the course of the most recent shop. They were some wild shops. God, the double golden fountain was just completely bonkers. Sleeping Giant and Genie of the Lamp, I suppose. Seeing Jaws for Goat. And we're almost into Legend. Platinum 5. I think I could keep this up. There is Goat T. I like the idea of Goat T, and I haven't had much opportunity to play with him. Is this like 3 Little Piggies except with a beard, so it's like evil piggies? Which captain is this? Is that supposed to be like Indiana clones? Or whoa. King Arthur, maybe? Drake it up. Drake is pretty good. I have had some good success with Drake. Trying to figure out which captain this is an evil version of, given that it has the facial hair with the goatee. Treasures you discover from quests give you an additional +2/+2. So Lancelot is fantastic here. Which is, I think, why I have Friendly Spirit. Is because that's a chance at buffing Lancelot. Miseria is amazing. Catatouille and Pretty Patissier don't matter quite as much. And I think we're not going for sweets here. Jaws might be a good idea. That doesn't matter so much. Zarmina and Wincy, because why not? There's probably a good reason why not for Zarmina. Actually, if I were to think about it. I bet I can come up with a reason for why not for Zarmina. I think the same thing applies for Wincy. She is like a token quester that I don't think I will take very often, nor do I think I will complete their quest very often. I should probably take like Monstro or Pyra King or something. But at that point, like, am I really getting the benefit out of Nathaniel Drake? I really want that to be like Rolo. Where is Rolo? Why haven't I gotten Rolo on this captain yet? Captain yet? Yeah, I think it's just filler for right now until I get the better cards that I'm looking for, which I don't have. All right, continue to have filler. No, it's too early for the egg. Cannot take the egg on turn 1. Love a good Aladdin. Oh, that is a big slappy. Ow. Unfortunate. Quests. Yes, we love quests. Little Red? How do I do Little Red's quest? I guess it's like waiting until I get a kiss on round 5+, or Looking Glass, which is also 5+, or Stroke of Midnight, which I think is 7+. I guess Little Red could also work with Egg if I had an Egg, or if I took Karma Chameleon, Little Red could work with that. But it feels like Little Red just doesn't trigger is what that quest is. Let's take Fowlich here since I have all of these animals out here. Even, we'll take it. This, on the other hand, is the kind of quest I am looking to resolve. Wow, gross. Fowlich still big enough, though. You need to improve, buddy. None of this is really anything I want, I think. Maverick and Icewing are a little tiny. They're kind of very small here. Maybe I can make them work. I think I can't afford to take them here. I think I need my board to be more of a board before I can put tiny dragons on here. Can Captain Ahab just not get the hunt ever? Alright, now some incentive to take stuff in the shops. None of which is doing a whole lot. Alright, Will-o'-the-Wisp, get in there. Maybe you can do some actual damage. Woof. Woof. Alright, well, that's another full heart. Oh, only half a heart. Lucky. Entirely down to this Fowlich actually being of unusual size. There's Through the Looking Glass. So also probably turn 7+ for Looking Glass. Ain't looking good. No, it ain't. True. Let's get some stats on this board, though. Once I get some stats on this board, maybe we'll be okay. Cowardly Lion, never going to do anything. So, replace you. Oh, what? That is a... That's a lot of Andes. No, we were doing okay. feel like Ahab is never going to do the thing either, so become as Phil, and maybe that'll be okay. Drake, probably not good enough. Maybe just get, I suppose. Woof. All right. Let's, maybe we're back in there. I like Blackjack, but I don't have the anything. Like, replace Will-O-the-Wisp with Blackjack, I guess? Not that I think Blackjack will ever trigger. 2 Rubik's Cubes, 2 Sigs, 2 Beers speedrun category. The world record is 1 minute 19 seconds. For, like, just in life? Like, you pop down 2 Rubik's Cubes and then you smoke 2 cigarettes and drink 2 beers? Big if true. Oh, all hands on deck doesn't really do anything either. None of this does anything. Jabberwocky, on the other hand, might do something eventually. Do I like Jabberwocky better than Mousetrap here? Because Mousetrap and Phil both want to be in the same slot. But Mousetrap feels like maybe a way to get back into the game. What if we did this? Ah. Yeah, all right. I needed that. Not that it's enough. And we're out. Jesus did. Did he? Good for him. 5th place. God. Wow, turn 9, 5th place? Brutal. Well, I do like Loxley. All right, taking suggestions. Once again, chat, you may decide my fate. Reroll also an option. I am happy to play Loxley. I am also happy to reroll and see if something better comes up. Lox and Schmear. Cute. Alright, what am I doing with you, buddy? Where are we these days? Maverick's good. Barbosa is okay if I have pirates. I'm not so much doing the pirates thing anymore, am I, though? Why do I have Mechanical Dragon in here? I guess just because it's dragon? We're doing dragon things? I almost want to bring in Aladdin instead of the Mechanical Dragon. Uther also tempting. Wait, does Uther even work with Loxley because I don't discover treasures? Not sure that Uther even works with Loxley. Yeah, mostly I have not a lot of control over the various treasures that I get. That's, I guess, okay. Maybe Mimic over Mechanical Dragon? Maybe Mechanical Dragon over Barbosa. I don't know the Barbosas. Like, without any of the early pirates, I don't know the Barbosas, right? Alright, let's try this. We'll see whether or not I survive the first couple of rounds. Honestly, this character doesn't have as much of a problem with early rounds as some of the other captains. So I don't need to focus too much on the early round stuff. I can make his late game better and take advantage of the power-up that he has. Dragon. Yes, okay. Too bad. I love going up against Lightning Thief with Loxley. Nobody else is gonna give me free treasures in the first couple of rounds, though. Continue on the quest. Continue on the quest, I suppose. Uh-oh. Big boys. Let's stick with that. Even is good. Sure. It's just bigger. Bigger's good. You know, given the bonus shop stuff, I should probably prioritize shop buffs more. Insofar as I am capable of doing that. None of this does anything, though. So we'll just spell up. I don't need to just dunk characters as like a priority over spells, because I'm not getting treasure out of golding them. Hey, free beanie, baby. What a deal. Do I need to take the heart? I might take the drafty window instead. Oh, spike shield actually is good here. Rip. Mechanical dragon. Yeah, okay. Treasure? Fairy dragon. Pretty good, actually. I'm still... Nah, Captain Ahab is never gonna get the thing. He will never get the hunt. Yep. Turn 7 mysterious egg. You know what? Let's do it. Get in there. 7 total treasures and mages by the end of this one, yes. You okay? As much as I love Crystal Ball, Gingerbread Oven is right here. Because I'm not casting a whole lot of spells. I could be, but I'm not. Yeah, the silver doesn't matter. Oh, here we go. Like that better. Get in there. And then ideally, Maverick and Icewing survive long enough that I can get the Gloves of Thieving trigger, but apparently not. Too much to ask for. Oh, my pirates get treasure trove. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, yep. Get in there. I don't know who you're mixing and matching, but it's not anything good. Rude. Nanny McFacey. Golden Fountain doesn't do anything. Parting Gift is pretty good, though. Yes, please. I don't know. Smug doesn't really do a whole lot here. Jasmine Dragon does, though. And we really want Flopsy to be bigger. Will you kill the dragon? Come on! What do I pay you for? I guess I still get the level up. The extra shops. It's not sure. That's maybe real. Yeah, okay. Oh, nope, changed my mind. Actually, I could probably sub you out for the mechanical dragon and not feel bad about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking whichever one Flopsy triggers on. Get some big boys. Quest resolved. More buried treasure. My pirates are gonna be so big. It is a Trifork day. It is always a Trifork day. Big Titania. Just huge goddamn Titania. Okay, it's a deal. This is fine. Over the Rainbow is hilarious, actually. Hang on. Over the Rainbow is hilarious. Big Conan? I don't know if Big Conan does the thing. 2 bonus shops sounds delightful, actually. That's worth. Oh, massive. Yeah, thank you for your service, Titania. It's no longer what I need. No. Wait, oh, I have a Tiamat's Claw. I didn't even realize I had a Tiamat's Claw. Thanks for the spellbook, I guess. Ah, it's over. Alas. Well, this worked out really well. I sure didn't need that Trifork. I probably should have just gone for the bottled Starlight. I was, I think, crushing this game anyway. Good stuff. Loxley again? What do we want to see? I don't know about Loxley again. But I am also happy to reroll Loxley if we're hoping to see something better. Man, I don't like Romeo. He did okay for me in the moment. You know, he kind of clutched it out during the tournament. But, like, does he even work? Only one way to find out, I suppose. I guess if you're, like, reliably questing early on, then he's probably pretty okay. But it's very dependent on reliably questing early on. Well, hey, I guess I am reliably questing. Yeah, you can grow. Fantastic. Ow. Yeah, none of this is where I want to be. Tink? Gumdrop? Apparently I'm trying to do sweet things with Romeo. Alright. Let's grow this Ahab. I'm gonna get this hunt. Oh, I got the hunt! Well, that, Pretty lucky, actually. Hero, pirate. Let's printing press. All right, become better. That's kind of better. It's not the better I was looking for, I don't think. How the crap did Puck get... Okay, whatever. Oh, I like Huntsman here, actually. It's good. Do I want pirates? Is that important? None of this is important. So let's give Huntsman some teeth. Make sure I get those kills. Nice. Hey, Jesus Did is back. I'm gonna wreck you, buddy. This... How big are you? Giving +2/+2, huh? It's not a lot. Probably not goodie bag yet. On the other hand, having a rare on the board that I don't mind, kissing should the opportunity come up is maybe a good idea. Oof. The stats in the back are not great. Oh, here we go. Big netherbinder. Are we dead? I think we might be dead. This is certainly not looking amazing. This is pretty neat as far as artist signatures go. I need some more stats, I think, is what I need. I think Puck is not cutting it. Okay. Can we please get a quest completed? Going to need this, I think. Good. No! I don't actually think I was particularly close to turning the corner, but like I could see it from there. I kind of saw the direction I needed to go. I just needed this to be like a half heart instead of a full heart. Instead it was a disaster. Yeah, I finished 2 quests that turn. That would have been a huge difference. Especially because one of them would have been a kiss, so I would have been able to kiss the Queen of Hearts and do something with that, probably. Probably. Boo. Where are we at? Are there people here interested in doing some live lobbies? Just checking in again. I know Devinock's here. But anybody else? Anybody here for multiplayer? Finished your burrito. Congratulations. Burrito sounds good. I had a burrito yesterday. I think I'm gonna have a burrito again tonight. Sounds delicious. I don't see much of a reason to change something that works. Alright, it looks like it's just me and you, Devinock, so, no good. What do we want to see here? I want to play more with Goat. I am fairly confident that I know how Potts works, and it's okay. The problem with Charlie Potts is always surviving until Legendary. And Indiana Clones remains Indiana Clones. I've never really felt like I've been able to pull off the things that I have wanted to do with Indiana Clones. I felt like it's never really come together. But I understand that Indiana Clones is a captain that some people like. Preferences? Who do we want to see? I think I'm happy to play with any of these. Maybe someday I will figure out how Indiana Clones is meant to work. Charlie? Charlie it is. What have you got in your deck, Charlie? What are we working with? Any legendaries that are particularly well suited to being Candy? Fairy Godfather's actually really good as Candy. Miss Muffet, I suppose, is, but that's not really where I want to be. Moon Shadow, not really where I want to be. Additional +10/+10 to mages. To mages specifically. It's not my favorite. Daedalus, I suppose? I guess, like, if Daedalus shows up, then it's just recruit directly to the garbage every single time. But that's, like, that becomes a pretty big slot buff if the sweetness is paying off. I'll just go with this. For now, Puck. Jealous Stepsisters if I find her again. Fine. Start with Ember? Getting some stats early is good. Aladdin is a treasure now. Dragonling is a treasure later. I guess Aladdin. Stats now. I keep seeing Little Red and don't really have a way to make that work. Might just take Signed Gentle Giant. Take the silver over the sweet. This is not doing anything much either. Maybe it is, if I find like a gumdrop or something. None of these appeal to me. I guess I am taking a baby bear anyway. Sure. My opponent had some big jerks. I guess that's what Prize Pig is doing for you. It's not bad. Rolo! Get in here, buddy. Not particularly impressed with this Puck. But I do like treasure. That's what I like. I like treasure. Damage. I need sweets, I think. More than I need. That's not true. I needed the treasure. I should have just taken the treasure. Alright, that's fine. You go there. You are no longer necessary. Treasure. I mean... probably. That's looking okay. That's looking great, actually. Flock of Mimics. Ooh, that'll double my golden ticket. Oh, that seems very good, actually. I am on board. I can replace Baby Bear now. Yes, that's fine. Double golden ticket. Heck yeah. Block of Mimics real good there. Who are we kissing? You can get kissed. Again, sure. What is going on here? Oh, this is Dwarven Cart triggering? Pretty good. Sure, double my spells, because I'm going to get some spells now, because I have another golden ticket. That's a lot of gumdrops. Dang. And some extra shops. Holy crap. Wow, this is a wild combo. Yes, let's make my spells give me huge buffs. That sounds delightful. Gloves of Thieving. Seems lovely. Triple Bakery. Sparkles? Well, you're better than Scarecrow. You're better than something. We think Captain Ahab's gonna do the thing. I think the extra stats is more important than Captain Ahab doing the thing. I don't care about you. I am happy with my fire-breathing dragon? Dragon. Yes, please. Alright. Extra rare Zeus, I'm in. Double Lost in the Woods, I continue to be in. All of this sounds delightful. Yeah, that's probably important. Alright, Fire-Breathing Dragon, you did great. I don't need you anymore. Wait, do I replace the Fire-Breathing Dragon or the Queen of Hearts? Probably the Queen of Hearts, actually. Random treasure, random spells. Plus 21 plus 16 for each spell you've cast this game. Zeus is going to be enormous. Let's get some random spells. I could continue to kiss. I guess I could kiss the dragon in this case. Or Sparkles. Kissing Sparkles doesn't seem that bad. But also my spell buffs are ridiculous. Because of the 2 sweet Masterwork scrolls. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This really came together. Let's get this kiss. Let's see what that turns out to. Frankie. Sweet Frankie. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, I feel good about my chances of winning this particular fight. Considering my opponent is still in low double digits. While I have moved all the way to... I have a 600 Zeus on turn 7? I am the problem. Wow, sometimes Charlie really does work. I don't need to give this to Zeus, so we could just give it to the dragon. Free treasure, thank you. None of these are particularly impressive. Free treasure, thank you. Free treasure, thank you. God. Oh no! This doppelganger is gonna be so big! Oh, not that big. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. My opponent hasn't cast nearly as many spells as I have. Nor does my opponent have as much sweetness. So, everything's okay. Definitely would like some Oracle of Dragons here. Always a fan. Maybe I take Conan for the instant treasure? Maybe I take Conan for the instant treasure. But Oracle so big. So big! I mean, not as big as Zeus, but, you know, whatever. Can't all be Zeus. treasure? Starstone. Great. I need some golden fountains. What are you? Mage. You're not hunting, though. None of these care about farewells. Oh, but my farewells are hunts. Haha. So everybody's hunt. Great. Don't need the Jabberwocky. What do I need? I want dragons. Give me more dragons. Eventually. On a future turn. Again, not that it matters. It's not even turn 9. It is barely turn 9. We have already gone straight to the moon. Oh, here we go. Candy Worm Scale Tinker. Yeah, this is a completely fair thing to do to the entire world. You're a mage, right? Yeah, I thought so. Continue to Eureka, I suppose. Oh, I lost Rolo. Well, that's fine. Yes, I think I will be taking a Spellbook Punch card. Thank you. We can also Warp Drive. Absolutely. Well, I have quite a few combats to get through in order to give everybody their full hearts of damage. But we're doing great. Angelica? Is this even necessary? Is anything even necessary? Something probably gets me better scaling than Pixie, but I haven't figured out what yet. I don't think it's Angelica. Gold Pixie, sure. Why not? Leftover pieces. None of your toys. Alright. The trash can full of strawberries is now plus 26, plus 26. That is, again, a completely fair thing to do. Worm Scale Tinker is such a good card. Holy. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I think we figured it out. I think I figured out where I want to be here. Also Encyclopedia Speltanica, because that's very fair. Just the fairest. Yo, we're doing great things here. I should cast the spell before I can't cast the spell anymore. Do I have any other mages? I don't have any other mages besides Zeus. I need to get another mage. Or a World Shrub. World Shrub would do it too. Yeah, this is a board, all right. Wait, don't I have I do. I have Daisy Jones's. So why aren't I getting treasures off of these kills? Oh, I am. Never mind. Oh, because Zeus isn't a dragon. Zeus isn't a dragon. Where is my World Shrub? Oh, I'm never gonna get a World Shrub. The match ended. Oh. I didn't want the match to end. I wanted to keep owning clowns. It was pretty satisfying. It was a good run. Oh, now I have Burninator available? Ooh. Ooh. Alright. More? More. The Rumples? Okay. I'm not listening to chat on this one. We are 100% going to be Rumpelstiltskin. What did I decide I was doing here? I wanted Dastardly Spirit, I think, for my early game stuff. I don't know if I want Mr. Fox. I might want Mr. Fox. I really like what we're doing at the top end here. Burninator is bonkers for what I am doing. Sunflare Glider is fine, but is not bonkers. I guess Sunflare Glider comes down on rare, which is when I want these, like, extra random dragons. I don't think I need Sir Francis, actually. Sir Francis out, Netherbinder in. Just to get another dragon on rare. Seems good. Star Shield. Gotta have the early health to make sure I don't die on round 1. Robin's Bow. Same deal. Get in here, Laser Shark. Laser Shark. Love this little guy. Aw. Still hurt me? Rude. I'm never casting spells. Let's just take the spinach. I guess I am sometimes casting spells. For some value of never, I am never casting spells, but apparently that is not never. That is rarely. Dwarven cart seems good. I need to fill out this board. I want to silvery my Dragonling, but I need more things on the board. What, really? Yeah. First shop always has 3 characters of your shop's rarity. Does that interact with Rumpelstiltskin's ability? We can take a top here. I can afford that. What's Greenbeard? All right. I am once again a monster. Okay, okay. So this is what I was hoping for, which was Royal Invitation means my first shop is treasure, so it's always a full shop of my current store's max rarity, which is great. Flock of Mimics and Dragon Dice, I think, are both great here, actually. I think maybe Flock of Mimics is better. Yo, get in there, dragons. I want the Combustible Dragon, too, but I think I want the Sunflare Glider more. Rude. Wow. Jesus. Oh. Yeah, okay. Huh. Aw, it didn't work the way I wanted it to. I thought I was going to get the Royal Invitation, like all full diamonds here. Okay, well, I'll take double Tiger's Paw. That's also okay. And then this gets doubled, which is not that relevant. Okay, it's still affecting the character shop as opposed to the treasure shop, which is too bad. Fascinating. Wow, Mousetrap took out 3. Good job, Mousetrap. I will take double parting gift, just in case that ends up doing something. And the heart, because the other two don't seem like they matter too much. Dragons. This green beard is really not doing it. It's Burninator time. Time to Burninate. These are all the dragons I want. God, I want Wormscale Tinkerer too. Get poisoned. But Burninator is just way too good. First treasure you discover of each rarity becomes candy. We don't have any sweets. This is potentially really strong if I find spells I like. The recruits I don't care about, so let's just Lightning Thief. I want the one that's every time you recruit a mage, you get a free spell. Who do I kiss here? I like all of these as they are. I could kiss the Dragonling, but then it doesn't have Treasure Hoard. So, like, that's what I'm looking for here is Treasure Hoard. So none of this really feels like it's particularly impressive. Bye, Jabberwock. Oh, here we go. Now my board is big enough to actually compete with Jesus. Yeah, Sunflare Glider's really doing the thing. I'm pretty happy with this. I will double Lost in the Woods in order to put it in the thing. And now we will get a free Lost in the Woods. Blackjack? You do have Treasure Hoard. This is what I'm looking for. Do I bring you in just for the quest? I guess so. I have enough stats that maybe I can afford to dunk the Thunder of Dragons. Just to get the quest. Oh. It's a lot of Dragon Claws. Where is the worm? We need that Wormscale Tinkerer back. Get back here, Wormscale Tinkerer. Require your assistance. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Burninator with Rumpelstiltskin is so good. Holy. Oh, this is incredible. None of you are making it onto this board. I guess you could replace the Shipshape Inspector. That's not a big loss. As can Oberon. As can Captain Hook. Let's do it here. More shots at golds. Nice. Big idiots doing the thing. Double Poison Apple? Why double? I guess I have the printing press. Sure. Burninator is so busted. I guess Sunflare Glider is helping out here as well. I'm pretty happy with that too. this Goldilocks is enormous. Scary. Good thing mousetrap. Good heavens. This is absolutely unfair. Oh, I was hoping it would gold the ghost armor, but I definitely need a gold worm scale tinkerer. I will take that. That is, in fact, beneficial to my cause. That would have been a big armor, though. Jeez, with the Flopsy buff on it? Maybe I should have just taken the armor. It would have been incredible. How much are you buffing by? A lot? Do I have the pixie buff thing? Yeah, pixie dust. There it is. Of course I have pixie dust. I have the dwarven cart. I must have every green thing by now. Oh, it's over. Well, pretty happy with those results. That went just fine. All right. It is just about 5 p.m. and I think I am going to be done for the night since the multiplayer lobbies are not materializing. But always a good time playing Once Upon a Galaxy on stream. And did really well with the tournament run, so that feels super good. I'll have to figure out when on Sunday I am doing my day 2. Whether I am doing it on stream or not. I might stream it. I might just bonus stream. I haven't decided. I didn't last time, and I regret it, because I took my one shot while in bed on the phone and just completely bombed it immediately, and I felt really bad about it. So I think maybe I'll stream it, and then I'll do a little bit better. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see.